I'm Jay Farner, president of Quicken Loans. Mortgage rates have dropped again. In fact, recently, mortgage rates have dropped to the second lowest level in history. Now is the time for you to take advantage of these
It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on WELR Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to the showroom of Kia of LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavaliers football.
Good morning, everyone. It is a sad day, I guess, in Cavalier Nation, but it shouldn't be too sad. 13-1, great season. Players making some big dreams come true, and I tell you, a coaching staff that worked so hard this year, fan base that has been awesome, all the people that have helped make Callaway Cavalier football work this year. It sadly comes to an end in Savannah last night, but Coach, you got to be super happy with where you are, and even though you ran into a literal buzzsaw last night, the Cavaliers played one heck of a season.
Well, I'm really proud of our kids. You go 13-1 and we make the Final Four. It's really special. We got 9 seniors. I'm really proud of. Those guys have worked hard. They've led our football team all season. Each week in, week out, they come to practice every day to work and get better. And we played a really good football team last night. And our kids got nothing to hang their heads about. They again, 13-1, region championship, Final Four appearance. I'm really proud of these kids and their work ethic and their commitment to our school.
Yeah, and honestly, you going into the second quarter, 13-3. It felt like it was going to be another game, like it was the week before, that you were going to have a chance to make some adjustments and make up the deficit and get back after it, and then it just kind of starts heading in a different direction. But it's a tough game, playing some unbelievable talented players, and you know that as you go forward in years, you're going to be more prepared for that team, and when you get a chance to see them again on down the road.
Well, there's a lot to build on. I said we got 9 seniors, and that's relatively a young football team, and we had a lot of young kids playing. And with that being said, to beat a team like that, and that's probably one of the top teams I've ever seen as far as just talent-wise that we've played. But to be able to compete and play or beat a team like that, you have to execute, throughout the games. And we missed a couple of opportunities early in the game that we needed, and again, it was tough to overcome the momentum, and so. But again, our kids fought so hard, and I'm proud of them. And again, I can't say enough about our senior leadership: Mike Freeman, Dylan Johnson, Dominique Copeland, Keegan Woods, Jabrell Jackson, Braylon Sanders, Khalik Swift, Thomas Hodge, and Dominic Carter. Those kids, that's our 9 seniors, and they just played with so much heart all year. And again, they've led our football team and showed so much character. It's really special as a coach to see these kids grow up and mature into the people they are.
Yeah, and of course now they get to move on and they can take the experiences they've gotten and take that as they move forward. And a lot of these kids will go on to play basketball and wrestle and a whole bunch of other things. Mm-hmm. And the experience they gained from this year in football should make them a better player in all the different sports that they go for the rest of the year. Let's take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk some more with Coach Pete Wiggins. Sadly, the season for the Cavaliers football team has wrapped up, but they did make it to the Final Four, 13-1, region championship. So much to hold their head about up high, and to know that they really did carry this dream way further and did a great job making it happen. And congratulations to a great team and all the fans and everything else that goes into it. It took a real group effort to make it happen. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back in just a minute as you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback live at Kia of LaGrange on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle 102.3.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas! Jess Claus here with Kia of LaGrange. My sleigh is full of great deals this year with the Holidays on Us sales event. Take home a Soul, Sorrento, Optima, or Forte and make 0 payments the first 5 months. Take home a 16 Soul for as little as $15.9. Enjoy your holidays in style. This year, we're proud to be a Toys for Tots drop location. Come see us or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Slot number 18681. Payments deferred first 90 days. KMF to pay the first 2 payments due up to $1,000 total. See Key of LaGrange for complete details.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party! We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Holmes Pharmacy is ready to help you with your healthcare needs. Yes, it's time for action, and what better place for action than football and Holmes Pharmacy? When you go into Holmes Pharmacy, we do go into action. Action to serve you better and faster. If you want to deal with the best, then see Holmes Pharmacy in LaGrange and Hamilton.
First down and goal to go.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach your goals of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from the people you know and trust.
Touchdown!
Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of Synovus Bank.
All right, Noah Stevens in to attempt a 38-yard field goal for the Cavaliers. Keegan Wood snapping, Dylan holding. There's the hold. There's the kick.
I think he got it.
It's up, and it's good.
Got it.
So Callaway on the board, 13-3 here with 9:25 to go before halftime.
It is Eagle 102.3. Coleman Vice here with you on Saturday morning quarterback show at live of here at Kia of LaGrange. Glad to be here with you as we're hanging here with Coach Pete Wiggins, having a chance to talk about the game last night. The Final Four game unfortunately came up a little short, 49-10. And I tell you, when that last touchdown happened with Callaway, I was very proud. That shows the fight and keep working and digging, and got in there and got 10 points on this team. And Shane gave out a fact. I don't know if that was correct or not. Was it that only 20 points have been scored on them in the playoffs? Is that right?
They haven't been scored on them very much, and but they're I tell you, they got a talented football team, and their defense is a really solid group that ran to the ball, and offensively they're backfield was as talented as I've seen in a while, and they had 3 backs that could really go, and again, really, special football team. But again, I want to talk a little bit more. I said some names as far as our seniors go, but I want to talk a little bit more about these guys, and before we get off the air, I'll start with Mike Freeman. Mike, he's such a great kid, and he plays inside linebacker, tight end for us. He's been a versatile player a long time, and just a great leader of our team, and really proud of his efforts last night. Dylan Johnson, this is his 3rd year starting at quarterback. He played his sophomore year several games, and then his junior, and of course this year. And Dylan's been such a great leader for us, and just a tough kid that he gets it done. Dominique Copeland at corner. Dominique's he's a small guy, but I tell you what, he plays hard, and he's probably the fastest kid on the team, and he's really done well this year at corner. I'm really proud of that young man. Keegan Woods. Keegan's a 2-year starter at defensive end, and Keegan got hurt last night, and he missed a good bit of the game. But again, he's kind of a technician on the defensive line, and he's plays hard and plays solid. Jabrell Jackson has had a phenomenal senior season at fullback and inside linebacker. Jabrell's real physical kid, and he don't say a whole lot, but he's really had a heck of a senior season. I'm just and he's a guy that knows his role. Hadn't really ran the ball a whole lot at fullback, but he's always been there. He's kind of like another offensive lineman in the backfield. So really proud of Jabrell. Braylon Sanders, Braylon's been a playmaker all season. at receiver, return guy, and he's had a great year. He's had right at 1,000 yards receiving, and just a special year for Braylon. And again, just an explosive guy that's made a lot of plays for us throughout the season. Khalid Swift. Khalik's a guy that he's quiet. You don't hear his name a whole lot, but he does a great job at receiver. He's stalk blocking, and he plays on several special teams. And he does a great job with Coach Donay at wideout. He's a good, really good blocker and knows his role at what he's got to get done. But and then on the offensive and defensive line, Thomas Hodge has been a versatile guy for us this year. He's played several different positions from O-line, D-line, inside linebacker, and Thomas has had a great season. Again, Thomas knows several roles on the offensive line, and then he again plays defensive line, and we've moved him around at inside linebacker a lot too. So just a kid that can do. He's smart, and he can do a lot of stuff for us. Dominic Carter, Big Tex. He moved in this past spring from Texas, and I wish he could have been here with us for 4 years. Excuse me, but great season. He's gotten better each game, and I think he's had a lot of fun with it. But really enjoyed him on the offensive line, and been really impressed with his progress that he's made throughout the season, and really proud of Big Tex. But that's our 9 seniors, and those kids have done a heck of a job leading our football team, and they've carried Kavan Zalea's spirit with them, and they talk about him all the time as a teammate that they lost in 8th grade, and these guys keep him with them all the time. And again, it's just been a special group of kids to be around. They've been a lot of fun, and I think I've told several people this. I think we've had several football teams over the years that are probably more athletic than this group, and but as far as a group of kids that play in with heart and just want to and desire, I'm telling you, this group of kids get after it, and they're a very special group. And I'll say this: I think that there's a lot of kids. I mean, they just come to work each day, and I'm just proud to be a part of that football team. But, last night after the game, it hurts to lose, and you put that time in and day out, it's not any fun to lose a ball game. But that's a bunch of winners right there. Any way you slice it, that to go 13-1 and overcome things that these kids did, and it's a special group, and they're a bunch of winners.
Yeah, I mean, it's memories that were built and goals that were made, and we sit there as we get older and have a chance to study of how to create success, and it's where you sit there and you start something from the beginning, you implement it, you make it through, and you carry it to the end. And once you learn that formula, you can take that and do that again and again and have success in a lot of things that you do in your life. And these kids had a chance to start something and not understand where it was going to go, watch it develop, get it in focus, and get it all the way as far as they could take it. And once you've pulled that off, you've got a formula that can change your life and everybody's lives around you. And it's a really cool opportunity to watch it. And I think that the word that I described this team the first time I watched them, that this is the most team I have seen on the football field. And it's been a lot of fun to watch them be more concerned about the group than the individual. And it's amazing what you can do when you really do get everybody heading in one direction. And I'm going to take a break, and I did want to mention this real quick. Hanley won the 4A state title, which is a team that y'all got to play earlier in the season and won that game. And I think that considering when you look back on it now, you sit there and realize this team really was going somewhere. When they had a 2-touchdown deficit against Hanley, fought back and won that game. And then we see what Hanley ended up doing this season. You really got a chance to put together a wonderful group of guys that had a great team effort.
No doubt about it. Really proud of these kids, and again, the fight throughout the year, and to overcome deficits in games like your Handley game and your Brooks County game and your Screven County game, and against really good football teams. And we played a darn good football hard. Difficult schedule.
Y'all didn't play
throughout the season, and we played. Being a AA school, we played several 5As and 4A schools, and I was really proud of our kids. And week in and week out, there was never a week off. And again, these guys just came to work each day, and they fought hard, and really proud of them. And I want to mention a big part of and I know we got to take a break, but the community. And I'm going to say more about this, but to see this community support this football team in our school has been so special, and I want to say thank you to all those individuals. And I'm not going to call out individual names, and because I'll miss somebody. But it's really been special, and I appreciate the support from this community for our football team and our school.
There you go. We'll come back and talk about that and much more as Callaway Cavaliers season 13-1, making it to the Final Four. What a great year it has been, and already kind of starting looking for 2017. Y'all keep it right here as we're talking more Callaway Cavalier football right here on Saturday Morning Quarterback, live from Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Jess Claus here with Key of LaGrange. My sleigh is full of great deals this year with the Holidays on Us sales event. Take home a Soul, Sorrento, Optima, or Forte and make 0 payments the first 5 months. Take home a 16 Soul for as little as $15.9. Enjoy your holidays in style. This year, we're proud to be a Toys for Tots drop location. Come see us or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com. Help support your local economy.
SOT number 18681. Payments deferred first 90 days. KMF to pay the first 2 payments due up to $1,000 total. See Key of LaGrange for complete details. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Jabril in at fullback, DJ and Dylan in the backfield. Again, Braylon in motion. This time they hand it off underneath on a jet sweep. Braylon's got room off the right side. He gets across the 10 to the 5, across the goal line. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers and Braylon Sanders.
There we go, Braylon. Good job. Little jet sweep action, and he just outran the defense to the corner of the end zone. So, man, I wish we could have got on the board earlier in this game. It should be a second touchdown tonight, Shane, but a great run, and that's what Braylon's been for us all season is a reliable offensive weapon. He's put the ball in the end zone for us, and I sure will miss watching him play for us next season, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you what, it's been a great season, 13-1. Callaway made it to the Final Four. Some big signature wins, getting through the regular season undefeated, then making it all the way to the Final Four. What a fabulous job. Teams, coaches, fans, everybody coming together. And of course, when you scored that touchdown, it was in the third quarter, and you still hear the crowd just going nuts. And went to Screven County last week, which is about a 4+ hour drive, and then turn around and you can't go any further east than you could go last Friday night without putting your feet in the ocean. They drove again and filled up the stands and were loud and ready to pull y'all through and give the support that you want to see out of a fan base. You're sitting there smiling right now because it really is kind of cool.
Well, it's special. It's giving me chills just thinking about turning around and seeing that crowd that was in Savannah last night. And is so special. And I said the word community a few minutes ago. I tell you what, we pulled out yesterday. We did I'd call it a Cavalier walk through the school, and everybody was out and cheering and had signs up, and it was really cool. And our football team, band, and cheerleaders walked through it, and just really special. But we got in those buses and headed out and went by Callaway Elementary, and all those kids were out by the roads, and they were yelling and cheering, and there's just hundreds of kids out there. It was crazy. And then we turned right and went down, and all the middle school kids were out by the road. And so we just went through like 2,000. It's crazy at the number of people that were, and they all had on these their red and black shirts and balloons and signs. And then when we got to Hogansville, all of Hogansville Elementary was out by the road, and just people everywhere out on the streets in Hogansville. And so it was so special yesterday. Obviously the score is not what we want, but to see the community come alive like it has, and it's so special for these kids, for our school, and I can't say thank you enough. But last night I do want to mention Chick-fil-A on Commerce. They provided our post-game meal, and I appreciate that greatly. I want to say thank you to Miss Cindy, Miss Nikki, Miss Nation, Miss Sabrina Williamson, Miss Tammy Thompson, for all their efforts this week with making things happen for us. And thank those ladies for everything they do week in and week out. I want to say thank you to Mr. Laney for all of his support for our athletic program and our football team and all of our faculty, administration, and our student body at our school. It's really been special. Miss Holcomb, in our graphics art department, for her support this week. Pam and Christy down at PC Screen for what they've done for us. Thank them very much. Coach Tricia Turner, she's really worked hard. She's our cheer coach, and this is her first year, and she really has worked hard and endeavors to make things better for her girls and our football team, and really appreciate her efforts. Miss Sheila Allen, I know Miss Sheila's probably listening, and she's always helping do so much behind the scenes. And again, Miss Sheila, I appreciate and I thank you so much for everything you do. But again, so many people, and again, I'm not going to call too many more individual names because I won't get to everybody and I'll leave somebody out. But I tell you what now, this has been a phenomenal season, and I'm really proud of our kids, and again, the spirit and
like the band and all the stuff they do.
You're right. Mr. Wamsley and our band, they did a great job last night, and again, it was just little pieces that make things the big thing, the big picture so special. So great season. Really proud of our kids, and again, a lot of excitement at Callaway.
There you go. I tell you, we're going to take another break. We're going to come back and maybe take a glance at 2017. It's going to be here before you know it. And if I had to guess on the bus ride back, y'all might have already started chatting about it. Maybe you didn't, but maybe you did. We'll come back and talk some more as Callaway Cavalier football Saturday morning quarterback show continues right here live at Key of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Jessica Claus here with Key of LaGrange. My sleigh is full of great deals this year with the Holidays on Us sales event. Take home a Soul, Sorrento, Optima, or Forte and make 0 payments the first 5 months. Take home a 16 Soul for as little as $15.9. Enjoy your holidays in style. This year, we're proud to be a Toys for Tots drop location. Come see us or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Slot number 18681. Payments deferred first 90 days. KMF to pay the first 2 payments due up to $1,000 total. See Key of LaGrange for complete details.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
It is Saturday morning quarterback show, Key of LaGrange, and I tell you what, I do want to mention one that Callaway had a great season, 13-1. Of course, had one undefeated regular season, went to the Final Four. Coach, you made your 200th win.
100th win.
100th win. Working on your 200. You're 3 games into that now, I think. And I tell you what, it's some really cool milestones happened this year, and just glad to see it happen. And also, I want to thank the staff of Eagles Nest Incorporated that help us do everything. Shane and Andrew and Thomas, Malcolm and Terrell, and then Jacob and Terry, and then Scott and Chris, and gosh, who else am I leaving out here? Chris and Derek, and then Britt. If I got everybody. Y'all are thinking about it? Maybe I got everybody.
You can't forget everybody.
I know. I realize how hard that is. You make notes. I should start doing that. But all the Eagles Nest Incorporated station, and especially all the salespeople, which is Penny and then Tiana and Steve, and I tell you, they all work so hard. And you don't realize how many people take to put all these ball games on until you do payroll, and then next thing you know, you're doing 18 to 22 additional checks than what you did a few weeks ago. And you go, does this many people take to do all this stuff? It's amazing how much it is. I mean, it's a full on. How many people get the opportunity to have some things extra happen because of all this things that we do with football. It really is pretty cool.
Well, Coleman, I want to say thank you to you and your staff and the station. It's just. I don't know if you know how many people you touch and how far away. I got a call from someone in Australia last week. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, and obviously I'm from Ranburne, Alabama, and I got a lot of folks from back home and I always listen. And but just I get a lot of phone calls from people here and there, and that get to see the website and listen to the show, and it means a lot to our school and our football team for what you guys do to us.
Well, I didn't look this week because we were doing the Nutcracker with LSPA, and so I didn't get a chance to look at the web stream. But last week we had over 900 people listening to the web stream alone.
That's awesome.
And you go, wow, is that number right? That's a lot of people listening to the broadcast and keeping up Cavaliers all over the world, and it's pretty cool to have that happen. Anyway, and I know that while we're thanking people, coaching staff and families that help make all this happen, I tell you, they give up so much to make this work.
They sure do, and I'm very fortunate to be in the spot that I am. Got a great group of people on our staff, people that dedicate their life to our school, our football team. Matt Napier, Dusty Hubbard, Kareem Donay, Matt Neighbors, Jason Boatman, Jamal Bruce, Deano Martin, Terry Hayes, Brian Harr, Trey Tucker, Coach Brooke Jackson. Again, the commitment that they have to our kids and our program is very special, and the relationship that they have with these kids is very special. And I also want to say a thank you to the families of these men and women. I mean, I know coaches' wives. They sacrifice so much. Obviously, the time that the coaches are at the school, away from home, away from their families, and it takes a special person at home. And I want to say thank you to my wife. Amy means so much to me, and she makes me better. And I know all these coaches would say the same thing. But as far as again, great appreciation to the families at home, the sacrifices they make, and it just makes things very special at Callaway High School. But going back to the community, I just want to say one more time a big thank you for the community support. I also want to say thank you to thank you for the support from our Troup County school systems and all that they do for us. I appreciate all the efforts from the school system to help make our school better. But 13-1, very proud of our kids, proud of our football team. A lot accomplished this year. Moving forward, we had a young team. We've said that all year. We're going to miss these 9 seniors greatly. They've been great leaders. But we had a lot of guys out there that'll be back next year. DJ Atkins rushed for over 2,000 yards. A very special young man. He's busted his butt all year. He's 145 pounds, and to carry the ball 30 times a game is pretty special. And again, he had another big game last night. And I don't want to get into. I guess I'm going to single DJ out. But on our offensive line, we're going to lose 1 senior, and that's Big Tex. But the other ones are back, and got a lot of young kids, a lot of young guys out there that make a big difference, and I could go across the board, but again, really proud of all those underclassmen that'll be back next year.
All right, we'll take another break, come back, and wrap up this 2016 season. What a fun, awesome season it's been, and been a lot of fun. I want to thank Kia of LaGrange for having the chance to host Saturday Morning Quarterback. We really appreciate the facility, Chick-fil-A, and everybody working to help make this go. We'll be back in just a minute to wrap the show up. It's Eagle 1023.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Jessica Claus here with Kia of LaGrange. My sleigh is full of great deals this year with the Holidays on Us sales event. Take home a Soul, Sorrento, Optima, or Forte and make 0 payments the first 5 months. Take home a 16 Soul for as little as $15.9. Enjoy your holidays in style. This year, we're proud to be a Toys for Tots drop location. Come see us or visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com. Help support your local economy.
SOT number 18681. Payments deferred first 90 days. KMF to pay the first 2 payments due up to $1,000 total. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
It is Eagle 1023, Saturday Morning Quarterback, live here at Kia of LaGrange, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange. And I tell you what, we've had our fill of great Chick-fil-A biscuits, and from chicken biscuits, sausage biscuit, bacon biscuits, and we appreciate them keeping us fueled. And I tell you what, it's we're gonna miss these biscuits till next year, Coach.
We sure will. I tell you what, it makes me get over here a little faster, knowing that there's a Chick-fil-A biscuit waiting here for us. But again, Coleman, thank you for your support of our school and team and all that you guys do for us. And thanks, Kia, for letting us come in each morning. Very special showroom here, and again, it just makes things a lot better. But I want to say good morning. I know my daddy's listening over in Ranburne, Alabama. I'll give you a call a little bit later on, Daddy. But it's been a good season. Again, a lot of people going into making this season happen. 13-1. These 9 seniors, the mamas and daddies out there that supported our teams, our faculty administration, our student body, our coaches, and the kids that have just come to work each day. We call it in the weight room, pick up your lunch pail and come to work. And these guys have done that. And phenomenal season. Proud of them. And again, I think that they just preparing themselves for down the road, and these guys will be very special on down the road.
There you go, and it is going to be special to see the 2017 class get a chance to take the field, and all the freshmen are coming in, and I know you're going to work hard to make them the best players they can be, and I know the players will make y'all the best coaches y'all can be, as it is a group effort to make it happen. I'm Coleman Weiss. I've been filling in for Brandon Brooks, who has been here with us on Saturday Morning Quarterback, and of course it's been a really cool season. It's been a blast to be around this program, and look forward to next year as well. And Coach, I don't think you can get any bigger compliment than when you got coaches that are across the city sitting there sending out Facebook saying good luck tonight and everything else and congratulations. I know you get that a lot. It's really cool to watch. Like you said, the community come together for you for this team, from other schools to your own faculty and students. It's been a special year. I'll let you have the last word.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate the work of our kids day in and day out. And again, one more time, the efforts of the community to support our school and the kids has been very, very special. I appreciate it a bunch.
There you go. We'll wrap it up there. It's been Saturday Morning Quarterback. We'll see you in 2017. Coach, have a great offseason. It's Eagle 102.3. Good night, everybody, or good morning, and we'll see you back here next year.
Sort of really sink in.